Joe Nathan is one of the more interesting players on the ballot. Was he super exciting to watch? Not particularly. Did he have electric stuff? Not really. Did he have a ton of playoff success? No, not even a little bit. But he's got an outside shot at the Hall of Fame, and I'm going to tell you why. He currently sits at 19th among all relievers in WAR. Not great, but it's right above Rollie Fingers, who is in the Hall of Fame. Among those top 20 in WAR, he is one of 7 with a career ERA under 3. He's one of 6 with at least 350 saves. And among those 20, only Mariano Rivera, Billy Wagner, and Joe Nathan have a career ERA plus over 150. Even saying this, it will be very challenging for Joe Nathan to make the Hall. If Billy Wagner somehow doesn't make it, his chances are literally 0. He failed to throw 1,000 innings in his career. So you have to be so uber dominant to make it. And even though those stats I said earlier are extremely impressive, I'm still not totally sold that he was at that level of dominance. But nonetheless, Joe Nathan is one of the best relievers of the 21st century and deserves some damn respect on his name, honestly.
I agree with you. And Joe Nathan was like kind of the last guy that can go more than an inning to go get a save. You know what I mean?
Like, he's way fucking better than Papelbon.
Oh my God, yeah. Oh yeah, he should get.
Yeah.
I mean, if Papelbon gets -2 votes, Nathan should get 1. That's Jonathan Papelbon like does not sniff Joe Nathan. And Joe Nathan, you know, part of why I dinged Papelbon on our last episode that we did together was because he never had that crazy dominant season that earned him Cy Young recognition. And Joe Nathan finished top 5 in Cy Young voting twice. So Nathan was really dominant. He was top 15 in MVP voting one year. So he was the guy where like the Twins turned it over to him after Johan or Liriano went 7, and somebody, who cares who it was, bridged the gap through the 8th. And Joe Nathan came out in the 8th, and it said, 6 outs. He's got it. Easy. He was really, really good. He was great as a reliever some years, but he was really, really good for pretty much the entirety of his career. Hall of Famers need to be solid. Great. Yeah. But Hall of Famers need to be great for the entirety of their career.
Yeah. And just to define what ERA plus is, because we haven't used that metric a lot, but I actually really do like it, because what ERA plus is, and I'm reading off the MLB.com definition so I don't screw it up. ERA plus takes a player's ERA and normalizes it across the entire league. It accounts for external factors like ballparks and opponents, and then adjusts it. So a score of 100 is league average and 150 is 50% better than league average. So for his career, he was 51% better than the league average reliever. So for example, Mariano Rivera's 2.21 career ERA was 105% better than the MLB average during that time he pitched in. It's including adjustments for park and league, which gives him, Mariano Rivera, a 205 ERA plus, which is the best of all time among relievers.
Yeah, that's really solid. What was Jacob deGrom's ERA plus this year before he got hurt?
Like 670 or something ridiculous.
I'm going to find it right now. But you know what? Before we move on from Joe Nathan, shout out Stony Brook, the pride of Stony Brook University on Long Island. Good for you, Joe Nathan, for making the Hall of Fame ballot. Claps up for Joe Nathan. Golf clap.
I actually think he's going to get 5% of the vote. That's a hot take, but I think he will.
See. Jacob deGrom's ERA plus this year before he got hurt was 373. His first of 2 Cy Youngs in a row, his ERA plus that year, that was 2018 when he had the 1.7 ERA and he was 10-9. His ERA plus was 2.18.
What do you think Jacob deGrom's ERA is since 2018?
Do you have the number?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not looking at his baseball reference right now. I'll go since the start of
2018. Yeah, the start of 2018. Like, there's been a lot of years.
Was his first Cy Young 2017 or 2018? I just said it. I'm not remembering.
Not telling you.
Oh God. Okay. His first Cy
I
Young
don't want that to skew. Yeah.
Hey. Is it 215?
194.
No way.
Yep.
sub 2 ERA over the last 2.5 years,
seasons.
pretty much.
Yeah, COVID and all that stuff. And he got hurt in 2021, but yeah.
That's
194.
dumb. That's dumb.
Stupid.